Hello, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Today we are going to study about transformer. Before discussing about transformer, we have to recollect the concept mutual induction. You may remember about mutual induction. What do you mean by mutual induction? Yeah, mutual induction means while we passing electricity through a conductor, then an induced current will forms on another coil called a secondary coil due to the change in magnetic flux. So transformer is also working on the same principle, mutual induction. Then the first question, for what we are using the transformer? In a single word, I can say that to reduce the power loss, we are using the transformer. To reduce the power loss, we are using the transformer. So we know two equations. P is equal to VI and P is equal to I square R. Okay, P is equal to VI and P is equal to I square R. So the meaning of the first equation is power is the product of potential difference V, potential difference or EMF, potential difference on electric current. And another equation, P is equal to I square R. Okay, then how this power loss will take place? If you are taking a electric conductor, there will be resistance. We already studied about the resistance, and resistance means the opposition to the flow of electrons. Suppose if you are taking our place, from where the electricity is coming to our state, it is traveling almost 100 km, 200 km, 300 km and all. Even from other states. We are buying the electricity from other states. So in between a long distance is. So when the electricity comes from other states, it has to travel a long distance. Then we know that when the length increases, resistance also will increase. When the length increase, resistance also will increase. Then another option is increase the thickness of the conductor. But is it possible to make a big conductor and all? No, we can maximum use a thin one. Then if you are using the thin one, resistance will increase. If the resistance increase, power loss also will increase. Then what we will do? Then we have only one option. Decrease the electric current. Look at the equation. If we decrease the electric current, then power will also decrease. When we decrease the electric current, power also will decrease. Then if the electric current decrease, why? If the electric current decrease, potential difference increase. So if we decrease the electric current, we can reduce the power. Okay, so this phenomenon only we are using. So once again, I hope just listen. To reduce the power loss, we cannot make any adjustment on the length or thickness and all. So we are going to reduce the electric current. So if you reduce the electric current, automatically potential difference will increase. Why? Because power is a product of potential difference and electric current. Power will not change. I hope you understood for what we are using. Simple word, to reduce the power loss. How it is reducing the power loss? It will reduce the electric current and will increase the potential difference. Transformer will reduce the electric current and will increase the potential difference. Then comes to the transformer. Transformer has two parts, primary coil and secondary coil. And two types of transformers are there, step up transformer and a step down transformer. How we are determining the step up and the step down transformer? Step up means it is using only for increase the potential difference and decrease the electric current. Then step down transformer using for decrease the potential difference and increase the electric current. So that is the we have to study. We will study later. But the working of transformer, that is depends only upon the number of turns in the coil, in both the coil, secondary and primary, the number of coils. Okay, the working and all we will study in next class. Before that, we have to study the equations of transformer. First equation, number of turns in the primary coil, that is represented as NP, number of turns in the primary coil, by number of turns in the secondary coil, which is equal to EMF or potential difference of primary coil by potential difference of secondary coil, EMF. Okay, in your textbook they gave V as E, N as number of turns in the primary coil. Okay, N is number of turns, V is EMF or potential difference. And we know another equation, P is equal to VI. So the power, the total power on both the coil will be equal. Okay, we are using the primary coil and the secondary coil only for either to increase the potential difference or reduce the potential difference, increase or decrease the potential difference. Then if the potential difference decrease, current will increase. If potential difference decrease, current will increase. Okay, so the product always the product of potential difference and electric current will be equal. So the power in P, primary coil and the secondary coil both will be equal. Okay, P is equal to P. Then what is the equation of power? VI. So we can write that Vp into Ip. Vp means potential difference in primary coil into electric current in primary coil is equal to Vs into Is, EMF of secondary coil into electric current of secondary coil. From this equation we can write that Is by Ip is equal to Vp by Vs. Is by Ip is equal to Vp by Vs. Then if we comparing both the equation 1 and 2, we can write as Np by Ns is equal to Is by Ip. I hope you understood at least the concept of transformer. Just revise once again. Transformer, that is using for to reduce the loss of power. Okay. Then next one we are going to study the grid system. Grid system is that is including the electric lines from where the electricity is produced to our electric appliance, that means to our switchboard up to there. This full is known as grid system. So before that we have to study how the grid system is working. Firstly, we have to go to the powerhouse where we are producing the electricity in a hydroelectric power station or a nuclear power station or a coal power station, etc. Anything. There we are producing the electricity in 11,000 volt. Okay, we are producing the electricity 11,000 volt. Then we know that due the equation P is equal to VI. Why? Because if in here electric current is also very high. Then if the electric current is very high means that due to the equation P is equal to I square R, power loss will takes place. Then to reduce the power loss, we have to increase the potential difference and reduce the electric current. So we are using, firstly we will use the step up transformer. Okay, we will use the step up transformer. Step up transformer will increase the potential difference to 130 to 1000 volt or 132 kilovolt. Okay, the step up transformer in the powerhouse, it will increase the electricity to 130 to 1000 V potential difference volt. And after that, the electric current will be very less, so the power loss will be also very less. Then when it comes to the almost near to our house, power circuits and all, you may have heard about even in our place also it will be there. Then it will reduce the potential difference to 66,000 volt. Then again another transformer, a step down transformer, will decrease the potential difference to 33,000 volt. Then another transformer, again it will reduce the electricity to 11,000 volt, 11 kV. 11 kV you may see the electric line which is passing in big electric post, not that small one, usual one. Okay. Then that 11 kV lines are connected to the transformers which is near to our house, small ones. Then that transformer will reduce that is also a step down transformer. It will reduce the potential difference to 220 volt. So our all electrical appliances all are designed to work at 220 volt. If it is very high means big explosion will take place. So we have to reduce the potential difference to 220 volt. So first using the step up transformer and make it to 130 to 1000. Then we are using the step down transformer in all other steps. Okay, thank you.